Oh, hello, hello. And am I live? I sure hope so. I'm outside today, so I hope everything is cool. Hopefully, you can all hear me with this little microphone. And let me flip around so you can all see where in the world am I today? Yes, I am here live in Kingston, Ontario. Yes, I am here for the fabulous homemade event celebrating 1 year already. It was amazing. It was a year ago that myself and Amanda Brown, one of our Janome Canada educators, came over we're in Kingston, Ontario, celebrating Homemade's 1 year anniversary. We came here last year. Oh, it was in March. It was a blizzard. So luckily we're April. It's a little cool today, but at least no snow, so that's good. So I want to flip around. Whoops. Gotta love technology. There we go. Flip around and say, hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Michael Smith, the National Education Manager of Janome Canada, and very happy to be here, even though, again, it's a little wet and overcast, but nothing will stop us from sharing the Janome love. So I'm very happy to be with you all here to show you a little of what's going on here in Kingston, Ontario for Homemade's 1 year anniversary. So many of you know Jennifer Tryon, the Janome dealer at Homemade. Jennifer does our Janome Canada presentations on the shopping channel. So you know Jennifer from that. And then again, she's had her Homemade very active Facebook group, especially where they do some online classes and quilt-alongs, and our Amanda Brown has helped in that too. So yes, we're here to share some Janome love celebrating 1 year anniversary. Let me flip around. So again, if you're in Kingston, Ontario, here we are Saturday. We're here from 10 till 4. It's been very busy. Here we are at the Homemade store. So again, you can search the Google address for Homemade in Kingston, Ontario. So I thought we would go in and see what's going on. It's been so fun and very busy already. We started at 10. So as soon as we walk in the door, oh, look, you can get all these fabulous goodies. So there is lots on special here of all sort of crafting and wonderful supplies. Oh, yes, they're giving away fat quarters as well. Lots of inspiration with quilts everywhere. And of course, fabric, and more fabric. So beautiful fabrics. But of course, yes, with Homemade being a Janome dealer, you can get some great deals on some fabulous Janome machines. So cute. How about that pink sorbet machine? So isn't that adorable? So if there is someone in your life that wants to sew, you don't really want to invest in a big fancy machine, there is one out there for you. So again, oh, I remember doing that Lottie quilt. That was very fun. So yes, lots of fabric, lots of supplies. Oh yes, like these fabulous, so comfortable seat cushions. There is a cushion for the seat. This is a backrest. And then even for your foot, as you've got one foot on the power foot control, but then this is for your other foot. So it's also up and elevated. So it's just like for your car, how you've got that other little raised bit for your other foot that isn't on the gas. So the so comfortable cushions are also available. Double check with your Janome Canada dealer, since we are in Canada, but I know many of the US followers follow Jennifer as well. And then, of course, yes, we've got our fabulous Quiltmaker Pro 20 accessories here. You can never have enough needles, so there are some specific needles for your long arm. And then also in the So Comfortable range, we've got the acrylic rulers that you can use both for your domestic machine and the long arm. So, of course, we've got fabulous deals on machines like, oh yes, Continental M8 that comes included with that fabulous ASR, Accurate Stitch Regulator. So we've been doing some demos of free motion quilting and then ruler quilting. This is one of the heart rulers that is part of the ruler kit, Janome So Comfortable ruler kit available that has your acrylic templates in it. And then you make this very adorable ruler bag. So then you practice using your rulers, and all of your rulers you keep handy in this little bag. So that is also available from your Janome Canada dealer. If you want to get into ruler quilting, yes, we have rulers both in high shank and in low shank. And we've got the thicker rulers then for the quilt maker long arms as well. So again, double check with your Janome dealer. We've got many rulers to help you. And of course, the ASR, Accurate Stitch Regulator, is the first, industry first, to have that big, thick ruler foot. So again, that ruler is not going to jump over the foot and hit our needle. So we can safely use rulers. And then, yes, they go all the way under through your stitch regulator. So that's why we recommend using the clear rulers, because the stitch regulator is in this part. It's under here. It's basically a camera reading your fabric. So we want to use the clear rulers in order for then that camera to read our fabric. So more on the ASR, Janome Accurate Stitch Regulator. Oh, I've done many videos that are on the Janome HQ YouTube channel. So many great demos going on there. And of course, Homemade has everything for your pressing. I love that little Aliso iron. I actually, if your quilt top has some fullness, even when it's stretched out on the Quiltmaker Pro 20 long arm, for example, I use my little Aliso iron there to spray it with some Best Press or, yes, flatter to try to help make it's kind of eases in that fullness. And then I press while the quilt top is on my long arm. And then I'm able to ease in some of that fullness. So those irons are really cool. And of course, yes, the fabulous 6700 or its little sister there, the 6650. And again, there is great deals on these machines. They're very much like, you could see how this is kind of the predecessor with that all-metal bed and these tactile knobs of adjusting stitch width and stitch length. You can see how eventually Janome came out with this. Yes, that 13.5-inch throat space, all-metal bed. Again, there's the stitch width and the stitch length adjustment knobs. So that's what I love personally about Janome, how they always build on one machine to another. Or again, if those machines are too fancy and sophisticated, they take up too much room. Maybe you're looking for a travel machine. Oh, there's other machines, like there's the C30, for example, or that's the HD 3000, the black edition. So that also comes in white. That's one of my personal favorites as well. When I was at a men's quilting retreat a few years ago, I actually had this HD 3000. Totally loved it. I made a jelly roll rug on it. And you can go back to Janome Life blog to read out more about the HD 3000. And then, yes, Cover Pro machines. Yes, we've got the Cover Pro 1000. And how about that clear serger? Now, this is not for sale, but then this, you can see, look at all that metal in there. This, how you see all the metal in every Janome serger, and for that matter, every Janome machine has all metal skeleton inside. In fact, there's one of the skeletons that your Janome machines are built on. Then they just add all those other parts and pieces, but they all start all metal. And of course, yes, we can get some accessories, all of our bobbin holders. We need to make sure that we get the correct bobbin holder for the machine, since the Continental machines in particular take a special bobbin holder. So again, they will say, ooh, like there, you have a Continental M8, you have a CM17, you have a Continental M7 or Continental M6. Your low tension blue dot bobbin holder, for example, needs to say for Continental M7 and M17 machines. So that is very cool. And again, machines like, oh yes, the 5300 great little travel, or that's the 4120, sorry, the 4120 QDC. There's many different QDC machines that you can take if you've got a class, or again, you're going to go up to the cottage this summer. It's a great machine to take with you. So lots of good deals. And then, yes, I'll be doing lots of demos here. We've got the 9410 QC machine set up for circular attachment. So using our Janome circular attachment, you can stitch in a circle. Isn't that beautiful? Using the decorative stitches that are already built into your machine. So it just helps you get more out of your machine. I'll be demoing the quilt binder attachment with the tape stand. So regardless of what kind of binding you do, I love using that tape stand. That helps keep the binding all in one place. It's not on the floor. The cat's not going to get to it. So it's a very cool accessory. The Janome tape stand, again, you can get from your Janome Canada dealer. And this is what I stitched out on the fabulous CM17 this morning. It says, "Happy first anniversary homemade," with the built-in lettering. There's so many fonts built in. This is the border. So that is it's under the lettering category of your Janome machine. We've got normal sew and border built in. So I created just this cute little border with a built-in design. The CM17 pretty much comes with everything. So we've got these fabulous optic magnifiers to help you really get in close to the eye of the needle there. So these optic magnifiers are available separately for your Continental M7, Continental M8, Continental M6. They are available separately, but they come with the CM17. So it's been very fun to do these demos. And then, oh yes, I've been also doing quilting in the hoop, because yes, the CM17 comes with a big magnetic hoop that you can do all this quilting, all this stippling, and again, if you need a border or you need a block, that yes, we can quilt in the hoop, any size block, any size quilt. And if you don't have a fabulous CM17, like maybe you've got a 550E, for example, or 500E, you can get the AccuFill quilting kit that will fit that embroidery-only machine. There is its part number there. So then you can order this again from your Janome Canada dealer if they do not have it in stock. But it's a really great way that you can do all your quilting in the hoop using your embroidery capabilities. So much things, so much fun to do. And yes, how about you quilt your fabric first and then you cut out your pattern pieces and sew up your garment as usual. So isn't that a cool idea? Use your fabulous Janome serger to construct this, and perfect. It's so easy to do. There's so much fun and creativity. So let's wander the store here. More for AccuFill quilting, or then yes, we're doing circular attachment. Oh yes, circular attachment. All of these circular attachment you can do on the sewing machine, as I have it set up here for the 9410. But, with your AccuStitch software, you can use your embroidery machine again to create all of this circular stitching, and it turns out beautifully. So Janome always has an alternative that, yes, we could use the circular attachment in our regular sewing machine, or again, with the AccuStitch software, we can use it in our embroidery machine. So you can see on my little sample here, sometimes your stitches work out perfectly. In this case, they didn't match up quite evenly, but there they look a little better. Here they look pretty perfect. There they turned out absolutely perfectly. There they're going to overlap a little bit, but again, with your test samples, depending on the diameter of your circle, the length of your stitch, you can get different results. So that's just all fun, part of the fun and experiment. How about using your circular attachment to make these drunkard's path blocks? This little pie piece here was not inserted as it typically is. Instead, it's done as an applique. But first it was done in a circle, then cut up into the block. So simple, easy to do. something, again, I'll be demoing later. And of course, you can go back to our Janome Life blog to find out more of the circular attachment. So again, fabric, fabric, more fabric. Look at all that beautiful wall of color. So yes, lots of books for inspiration. Never enough of our Janome goodies. Oh, look, those optic magnifiers will fit various other machines as well, so you can always pick up them later. Janome needles, you can never have enough of them. So that's fabulous. Our fabulous homemade team. Yes, we are live on Janome Canada's Facebook to say, yes, the fabulous ladies that will welcome you. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Okay. I'm Violet. I'm Jen's daughter.
Yes.
And I'm Amanda, and I work here at Homemade.
Yes. Now we call her the other Amanda because we have a Janome Amanda. This is the homemade Amanda. Yes.
And I'm also Jen's side.
Yeah. So isn't it fabulous? It's a very family affair. Now, where is the lady in question? Maybe she's upstairs. Yes. Now, speaking upstairs, fabulous. So let's run upstairs because this is the wonderful thing about Homemade. Oh, yes, this is where Jennifer does her filming for her online classes. And then, of course, when she does the TSC presentations, she will sometimes do them from here. Now look at what's going on upstairs because she also has a sewing space set up here. So here is the filming studio that some of you may be very familiar with. Here is the fabulous Janome Quiltmaker Pro 20 and the fabulous Amanda Brown doing some demos. Hello, we're live on Janome Canada Facebook to see what's going on here. Okay, fabulous. And you'll see, oh, look, there is a ruler foot for your Janome Quiltmaker Pro 20. And in fact, the ruler foot and all the extra accessories will fit no matter what Janome Quiltmaker long arm machine you have. The extra presser feet, like the ruler foot, will fit all of them. So here is the fabulous Quiltmaker Pro 20. It has the optional rear handlebars that are available separately. If you want to follow a paper pantograph with the laser light at the back, then this is when we're going to use the pantograph again with the laser light. And then this is when you would need these rear handlebars in order to operate the machine here. Or, you know, and again, they come as an optional accessory because, oh, maybe you're not going to do any paper pantographs. Maybe you're going to upgrade to the fabulous tablet of the Pro Stitcher Premium. I'll just squeeze in here briefly. So with Pro Stitcher Premium here that you would mount to the front, then you don't need those rear handlebars because you're going to do all your pantographs here, designing your quilts or your blocks, and then you're going to quilt it out automatically. You're going to press a button and then it's going to stitch along very much like our Janome embroidery machines. It's going to stitch along all by itself. So there is always, regardless of what kind of quilting you want to do, there is always a machine, there is always a technique that you can do. It is so fun. So we will be up here demonstrating various feet and techniques. And there, the lady herself, Jennifer Tryon, giving a demo on the AT2000D. Lots of samples here on the Cover Pro machine. There's so many things we can do with our Janome Cover Pro machines, for example. Now, most of the time we're used to the Cover Pro machines that are going to do the hemming, but oh look, we can do things like using water-soluble stabilizer. We're going to stitch that cover hem, and we're going to then dissolve that water-soluble stabilizer. So this becomes like lace. So isn't that fun? Or again, we can use it to decorate our fabric first with the stitches of the Cover Pro. It's not just for hemming. Now there is what our Cover Pro does to finish the hem beautifully. And of course with the CP3000 Professional, we can do that top cover stitch all in one. How about we can quilt as we go with our Cover Pro 3000 using that top cover stitch all done at once. And look at that AT2000D in action. We're live on Janome Canada Facebook with Jennifer Tryon of Homemade. Yes. See, there is lots going on here. So definitely, and we've got the fabulous HD9 over there, that there's going to be a demo of that machine. And yes, more samples here of the fabulous, look at, you can stitch out in Pro Stitcher. All these cute designs. Now this was free motion, so you can do that. Or you can do your Pro Stitcher designs and then some of the optional feet for your Quiltmaker Pro. There's that easy ruler foot. So regardless of what Quiltmaker machine you have, again, there's lots of accessories. Even the sergers and the Cover Pro machines, there are lots of extra feet available. So lots going on. There we go. So again, Amanda's going to be up here doing some demos. So lots going on here. So let me flip this around because, ooh, there, I'm going to back downstairs because I have got to get ready for my next set of demos. And look, we've got another store full of people. So wonderful. I just wanted to come and say hello. And this is what's happening at our Janome Homemade first anniversary event with all the ladies there. Again, it's been a great turnout so far this morning. So we certainly, if we can't see you live in Kingston, we'll certainly, again, I'll try to do another live this afternoon. We're here till 4 o'clock, so I'll try to do another live then, depending on how busy we are. We've got demos all day long. But yes, I wanted everyone to have a little sneak peek of all the sharing the Janome love, regardless where you are in the world. So thank you everyone for joining me today, and I hope you all have a fabulous rest of the day. Bye.